Now, in Tamil Nadu politics, party hopping is nothing new, especially after Vijay has become the chief minister. But this one could be over before it even began. Just 6 months after joining the DMK, former Chief Minister Panneerselvam, better known as OPS, is once again at the center of exit rumours. Earlier this month, OPS had dismissed speculation of leaving the DMK, calling it cheap political rumours, and insisted he remained committed to Dravidian movement. But now, sources say the mood has changed. The reason? Possibly political relevance. According to sources, OPS is unhappy about, despite being elected from Theni, he has allegedly not been given any significant role in the constituency. The political space there, they say, continues to be dominated by DMK MP Thanga Selvan. And that's not all. Sources claim OPS and his son, former MP OP Ravindranath, are now exploring a move to TVK led by Chief Minister Vijay. If that happens, it would be yet another dramatic twist in veteran leaders' political journey, from AIADMK to expulsion, to the DMK, and now possibly to TVK. Of course, it's important to remember that there has been no official confirmation from OPS or from TVK. As of now, these are source-based reports, but one thing is certain: in Tamil Nadu politics, alliances may change, loyalties may shift, and rumours may travel fast. I'm being joined by Harish Mohammed Ibrahim, who's a political analyst, as well as V. Subramanian, who's a political analyst. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining me. Mr. Harish Mohammed Ibrahim, what's really happening in Tamil Nadu? You already have had exodus from AIADMK, if I can really talk about that, from DMK as well. And now you have OPS himself, the former chief minister, likely to exit DMK.
No, these should be a rumor is what I believe, because one of the trusted partner in AIADMK, even Madam Jayalalitha, have made sure to make Mr. OPS as a 3-time chief minister when she had faced so much of difficulties or so much of obstacles during her political career. So having said that, whether Mr. OPS is going to take this kind of move, shifting towards TVK, even within 6 months of his joining the DMK, wouldn't happen at all, is what I believe, because he has had almost 2 to 3 years after being sworn in as there has been a factions within the AIADMK when Mr. Edappadi Palanichami, and there has been a rift between OPS and EPS. Even then, he was there, sticking to his party, sticking to his cadres, even facing all kind of allegations, all kind of insidious, insensitive remarks against Mr. OPS, even within the party. He was staying like a silent spectator, even for 3 years within the DMK, within the AIADMK. So, having said that, this shift, even after TVK coming to power, he had moved towards the DMK, is not going to change, is what I believe. That kind of instability is not lies with Mr. OPS at any given point of time. So we have to wait and watch what is the due course of time. And even he had make sure to revert, and he had to reconcile his options if that is in his mind anyway at all.
Mr. Subramaniam, would you agree? Would you disagree?
See, in politics, especially in Tamil Nadu politics, there is no permanent friend, or there is no permanent enemy. That's what they used to call. Just go back to 4 or 5 months, behind the scene now. Same OPS, when he was in ADMK, met then Chief Minister MK Stalin. Once in the morning walk, he just, then people asked, is it a casual meet? He said, very casual meet, because I used to come here for walking, and he also came, he just said hello. Same day, evening, he went to Senatop Road, where the CM's house is, then CM house was there. Okay. So then they discussed about 30-40 minutes. Udayanidhi Stalin also was there. Then after that, when he came out, all the press reporters asked. So nothing, there is no, it's only, I think that time one condolence was happened at CM's house, Stalin's house. So he just went and inquired and paid his respect to the deceased one. So then he closed the story. And after that, third time, he met then Chief Minister in the assembly. Okay, after the assembly session is over, he went to his office and met him. So this is not a new one. Okay, so how can you believe that after meeting 3 times, he never opened his mouth that he's going to shift from ADMK to DMK? We all believed that. So he's a 40, 50-year-old ADMK loyalist. Okay, there is no doubt in that. 40, 50 years you are there in one system and you have become a 3 times chief minister by the blessings of then Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha. But
A
you forgot
trusted man.
everything and joined. Trusted man, like in Rama, Bharat is there, right? So when Rama came from the jungle after his Vanavasa, so he gave the governance back to Rama, right? So that kind of loyalty was having it, but everything went in drain. So he joined DMK just because he want to gain power, become an MLA, or he wants his son to become an MP to get prominence in the political party. Remember, 2019, during the parliament election, nobody won. Only OPS son, he won from one constituency, right? So OP Ravindra, he represented Tamil Nadu from the NDA alliance. That kind of work NDA alliance has put in and made them as a successful candidate. So what is the credibility is there? What is that gratitude you are going to give it to the NDA alliance? So everything is forgotten and joined to the directly 360-degree opposite party, that is DMK. The same man now is saying that he's not having any idea of moving out from DMK. It's all only a rumor. It's very hard to believe. Anything may happen.
Harish, come in at this
Yeah.
point. For somebody who's watching Tamil Nadu politics from a very distant prism, one may have this question in mind: what's just happened in Tamil Nadu? You would look at parties, say, in the national politics, and say before elections you have party workers, party cadres crossing party lines, changing parties. Here you have party leaders who are just leaving the parties and going for TVK. You have MLAs, MPs, and you have the cadre moving out. What's really happening? You would have the washing machine allegation up north in the North Indian politics, as it were. That seems to be now finding a very different echo chamber when it comes to Tamil Nadu politics. What's really happening there? And with that, if you put that in context with what OPS is possibly looking at, it doesn't come as a surprise because there have been so many surprises in the past.
You put a pertinent query, which needs a magnanimous answer should be there. But the people's parlance is something always different. In
That's what we want to know.
And yeah, in politics and in perception of people's life, day-to-day life, we always want to be where there is a success is being loaded in an enormous way. Having said that, if Mr. Vijay to be a leader to reckon with, if he has a great kind of scope, then who are the people who have joined after his winning should have been there before the elections. Whether it did happen, no. Because that kind of ambiguity, that kind of unstable mind will always stick to the winning side. But whether it is going to sustain and will bring any kind of sustainability to the governance or to the political party, that is questionable. And these kind of incorrigible behavior by the political leaders who have been hopping parties from one to another after being decisively voted for their core ideology. For the instance, if you take Congress, CPI, CPM, who fought with the DMK alliance and seek the vote in the DMK alliance, and the people who have voted almost 3.18 crore voters against the TVK. So they have gathered all those votes and going to another party which has stood against the same DMK alliance. So that tells that the morality has been completely lost with the TVKs. Even the TVK are doing the same thing. They are going and defecting a faction of AIADMK 25 MLAs who have won against the TVK own members. So doing that kind of methodology will never, which can be a short-term gain, but on a longer run, this is not going to get any kind of feeble or feasible reconciliations or credibility among the voters when the due course of next elections is going to come. So these kind of party hoppers, after a successful term by the TVK, will never going to be a sustainable model. It will never last also.
Your last comments at this point, Mr. Subramanian.
See, OPS should not forget, in 2024 parliament election, he has been beaten or defeated by DMK by putting almost 13 candidates in the same name of O. Panneerselvam. People got confused, okay? Because of that, he lost the vote, right? So you should not forget that. Just because
We
he
don't
wanted to
really
get...
know if that was the case. And sir, it's not really about names, you know. I mean, I think in Indian politics, it's also a lot to do with the emblems that one has and how that one has. It's not just about the name. I don't really buy that, sir.
No, you have to go with the data. Why in 39 constituencies this incident has not happened? This kind of repetition of candidate names are not happened. Why only in O. Panneerselvam constituency? So that triggers the doubt, right? You have to prove me I'm wrong. So I'm putting a question. So it's a responsibility of the DMK or NDA, those time INDA alliance. They're responsible to answer that. Why not in Chennai constituencies? Why only in OPS constituency? So that they can be defeated. People will be confused. No, if I want to put, because OPS was standing in the independent candidate symbol. So it was not in two leaves or it was not in Lotus. Okay, he was standing in the independent candidate symbol. So people are not recognizing that. Then they look for the name. When they look for O. Panneerselvam, 14 names are coming there. How when people in the rural area know that he was a sitting chief minister previously, now he is contesting for election, how do I know that? So these are the political tactics which parties they try to play and defeat the candidate.
Okay, we'll really have to see. For this right now, this isn't straitjacket politics that's happening really in Tamil Nadu. We'll have to see what finally becomes of OPS and how he makes his way out or way in. That's another perspective. And if Vijay is really the factor here. Thank you very much, V. Subramanian, and thank you very much, Harish Mohammad Ibrahim, for joining us.